Welcome back to our new science class. Students, before starting our class, we can do a warm-up exercise. A simple warm-up exercise.
Up next, squat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Rest time.
Today's classroom rules. Be on time. Act like you are at school. Sit in a proper place. Raise your hands to talk. Listen carefully. No eating during class. Have fun and do your best. So students, our previous science class, we learned about loud sounds, soft sounds and sound volume. How we can measure the sound volume? Do you remember? Very good. We measure the sound volume by sound level meter. Sound level meter. What is the unit of sound volume? Yes, very good. dB, decibel. Decibel is the unit of sound volume. Today we are going to learn about muffling sounds. Muffling sounds. Let us see what are the learning objective of today's class. Learning objective. Students will be able to explore muffling sounds and ways to muffle sound. Students will be able to explore muffling sounds and ways to muffle sound. Students, we know that the loud sounds are bad to our ears. A sound more than 85 decibel volume can damage our ears. A sound more than 85 decibel volume that can damage our ears. But look children, in these three pictures, it's very noisy places, isn't it? Yes, it's very noisy place. So, some peoples are warm in this place. Some peoples are warm in this place. So, the volume of in this place are more than 85 dB, more than 85 decibel. So, the continuous hearing of these sounds damage their ears. Damage their ears. So, what will they do? What will they do? How they protect their ears? How they protect their ears? Let us discuss. Okay. In these cases, we use muffling sound. Muffling sound. What? All of you, take your science notebook and write the heading muffling sounds. What is muffling sound? There are some sounds that we don't like or sounds are too loud. We can muffle sounds that we don't want to hear. We can muffle sounds that we don't want to hear. This means that we make the sound quieter that we make the sound quiet and less clear. Some materials are muffle the sounds. Some materials are muffle sounds. So, which material muffle the sound best? Which material muffle the sound best? So friends, today our essential question is that which material muffles sound best? Which material muffles the sound best? So, all of you watch today's class carefully, then you will get the answer of our today's essential question. To muffle is to quiet a sound usually by wrapping it something. To muffle is to quiet a sound by usually wrapping it with something. For an example, now I am talking with you. It's a good sound or a loud sound. Now I am trying to speak with a scarf over my mouth. Look children, I cover my mouth using this scarf. Then I will talk to you. You will observe any difference is there. Okay. I cover my mouth using this scarf. Okay. Hello children, how are you? Are you fine today? Are you happy today? Can you hear? Any differences is there? Yes, the sound is different. Now my sound is very loudly and a good sound, but I use this scarf. The sound is quiet. The sound is very quiet. Okay, so this scarf muffle my sound. This scarf is muffle my sound. So this is an example of muffling material. This scarf is an example of a muffling material. Okay, now if you try to speak with a scarf over your mouth, or if you take a scarf like this and cover the mouth using this scarf, then you will talk. Then observe any differences is there? Okay, that means some materials muffle the sound. To muffle the sound becomes quiet. The sound becomes soft. Is it clear? Look children, what is this? It is ear defenders. Ear defenders. Sometimes called ear muffs. It is ear defenders or ear muffs. Ear muffs. These are personal protective equipment used to protect ears. It is used to protect ears from high noise places. These ear defenders are used to protect ears from high noisy places. Students, in these pictures, these people are walking very noisy places. These people are used ear defenders to protect their ears. These people use ear defenders to protect their ears. We fit silencers to car, trucks and motorcycles to muffle the sound of their engine. Fit silencers to the car, motorcycles and trucks to muffle the sound of engines. Building, we use carpet and curtain to stop noise. We use carpet and curtain to stop noise. Sometimes the spaces between walls are filled with materials that don't let noise through. What are the new words we learned today? We learned the new words muffle, ear defenders and silencers. So, you have to pause the video and write the new words in your science notebook. So students, today we learn about muffling sounds. Okay, so we understood that this graph can muffle the sound well. So different materials can muffle the sound. So I have given an activity for you all. How to find what are the materials that muffle the sounds well. So in your home different types of materials are there. How to take different types of material and find out which materials muffle the sound. You have to take scrap, blanket, paper, cardboard, sponge, etc. In different material, you use different material in your home and find out which material muffle the sound best. Okay, so students, in today we learn about muffling sound. We learn that the loud sounds can muffle by using different materials. So students, today our science class is start with a warm-up exercise. Then our learning objective and essential question. Then learn about muffling sound. We have to find one example of muffling material. And today I have given an assignment or an activity for you all. The activity is you have to find out the materials. What are the materials muffling the sounds well? Then we will discuss these answers with our interactive session. Okay, so shall we wind up today's class? Okay students, we will meet you in our next class. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.